The next slide is, what is it?
Yeah, this picture of the mattress we talked about earlier.
Okay. The next slide is 344. Tell the jury what this is and why you took a picture of it.
This is a picture of the totes that will be around the east side of the room. The reason why we took pictures of the totes is because we saw the one tote that was already open before. These totes look kind of funny, or kind of just look like they kind of was messed with or jostled with at the time. So we decided to take pictures of the open one.
Okay, and just so that the jury understands, I want to go back to slide 14. Do you have that number? It's to show here. Maybe this one. Starting. Okay, so do I have this right? There were 2 separate plastic totes that you discovered items in?
Yes.
Okay, and were they found in the same place?
No.
All right, you testified earlier that the tote with the pink backpack, where did you find that?
The tote with the pink backpack, if you go through the picture, you see the table just to the left side of the screen in that corner. That's where the one tote with pink book bag is located.
So how far away from the mattress?
It's the mattress, table, and the tote.
Okay, so a foot, 2 feet?
About a foot, yeah.
Okay.
About a foot, yes.
Okay, and then you said you searched and discovered more items in a different tote.
Yes.
And where was that?
Towards the top of the screen, you have the yellow scaffolding, whatever, holding the totes. Then behind that area, behind the table right there, would be the next area of totes.
Okay, so is it on that scaffolding you found it?
Right behind it.
Right
Right
behind
behind the table.
Right behind there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so was that visible when you walked into the room?
No, as you walk into the room, you look around, you know, during the search of the area.
Okay, so that tote that was found on the other side of the room, what was discovered, if anything, in that tote?
In that tote, that's where we found the purse with the money, as we go through.
Okay, one moment. Okay, was the tote found in that condition? And I guess what I'm asking is, was there a lid on it?
You see the lid on it. As we take pictures, you see it as we progress.
Okay, next slide. What is that?
Again, you see the tote being moved over a little bit, and you see the purse.
Okay. What is this?
Yes, now we're looking inside the purse.
All right. And then the pictures, is this how you do it? You take a picture of the first item and then all of the things that you take out of it?
Yes, ma'am, we take a progression.
Okay. Sorry, you told me that. All right, next slide. What is this?
You see the bank envelopes, you see a search warrant under the bank envelopes, and you see the 2 bank envelopes as well, top of it.
A search warrant, what is that?
As you see at the top of the screen is the warrant tabulation return.
Okay. And that was found in the bag or in the tote?
The bank envelopes were found in the purse. The search warrants were just on the table.
Okay. And then the next slide, what is that?
You're again looking inside the purse, and you see cash right in a smaller pocket of the purse.
Was there anything in the bank envelopes?
Yes, there's money in the bank envelopes as well.
All right. And you see cash in this picture. Is this stuff in addition to what you found in the bank envelopes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And if you remember, and if not, you can look at your notes. How much total? What was the total amount of cash found in that handbag?
I'd have to look at the notes. I know it was around $6,000.
Do you want to just correct?
Yes,
Make sure you're
please.
correct.
$6,617.
Okay. And those are, we'll get to it. I'm not going to do that again. Okay, next slide. That's just a close-up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The slide after this. This is Exhibit 350, and there's kind of a lot going on in this picture. Can you explain to the jury what you see?
No problem. In the picture, you see 4 cell phones. One of the cell phones appears to be busted and broken. Those are the condition of the cell phones. Those are the condition of collected cell phones. You also see the keys just to the left of the cell phones. They were collected. They were turned over to the unit at the scene so that it can collect and move the card. You also see a bank card and some prescription medication just to the top of the bank, just to the top and left of the bank card.
Okay, the next slide.
That's a closer picture of the keys.
And the bank card, was that a traditional bank card, if you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay. The next slide.
You have a closer picture of the medication I mentioned before.
And do you know what these medications were?
No. I see Adderall and 2 other containers.
Okay, and do you know who they're prescribed to?
You see Jennifer Crumbley on all 3. Well, you can see it better on the bottle to the right. And the other 2 bottles, you can kind of see Jennifer and then Crumbley.
All right, and the next picture?
Again, it's a picture of the 4 cell phones.
Were any of these cell phones powered on?
No,
How do you know that?
because if they were probably, we take pictures of the items in the condition that you collected.
They were all off.
Exactly.
And then the next picture? What is this?
It's pictures of the money we collected from the purse.
So you actually lay out each bill?
Yes.
Okay. And the next photo?
More pictures of the money.
And the 2 after that?
Yep.
All right, and then the last photo here is a receipt. Can you tell the jury what the time and date is on this receipt?
12/3/2021.
And what are the items listed?
Giant lasagna pan, Werner's 2-liter bottle, paper towel, Kleenex.
Okay, thank you. At what time do you estimate that the search was completed?
I have to look at my notes, definitely get the time.
Okay. For the sake of time, does it around 5 a.m. sound
Yeah,
right
around
to you?
5 a.m.
Okay, and then when you were done, what did you do?
We were directed to take pictures of the prisoners.
And is that a normal thing in your job?
If we were directed to, yes.
Okay, so where were these individuals located?
Oakland County Jail.
So did you drive straight to the jail?
When we were directed to, yes.
Okay. As soon as you finished the search?
Yes.
And the compilation? Okay. And when you arrived at the Oakland County Jail, what did you do?
We took pictures of both the Crumbleys individually. First, we took pictures of Miss Crumbley first, and then Mr. Crumbley.
Okay. And what's the purpose of that?
The purpose of it was the fact that show any injuries if there are any, and the condition when they were arrested.
Okay, thank you very much. Nothing further.